Alright, we doing the if you had to live there melee stage tier list. So Battlefield, definite naked and afraid vibes. You're not gonna it's not so bad. You have no hazards, but it's like so barren and lonely. But you got like a nice kind of like you got those space landscapes and shit going by. And I guess you got like the platforms you could go like chill up on if you like feeling like you want to be perched or maybe you want to hit the floor. You got a little variety there. Not bad, but you're going to have to do a lot of introspection here to make it worthwhile. Big blue. Big blue. I don't know if this is SD or Night Terror Reality. If you could go inside the ships, it's not bad at all, really. But if you gotta like stay outside dealing with this traffic all the time, like trying to like hop from ship to ship, I'm walking straight off that road into oblivion. I mean, if you could go live in the city in the background, obviously, like that's easy peasy baby mode. But I'm like assuming that like you kind of have to like exist within the stage. You got to stay within the confines of the stage, like where you would SD in the game. So I'll say that you could probably go inside the ship. So not bad. Squatter vibes. Brinstar. Oof. Definite night terror reality right here. Gonna be hot as fuck all the time. I mean, it's kind of cool. You could fuck with the doohickeys like on the stage and observe the organisms. Maybe discover a little bit about what's happening there. But no, you're probably just honestly, in all reality, after like a little bit of being there, you're gonna be so sick of this shit. You're going up on that top platform and you're just like laying down. You're gonna be baked. You're gonna be tan as hell. Oh, humid. Mega humid. I can't even imagine. And you better not get any of that fucking lava on you, or you're toast. Fucking the depths or whatever this place, Brinstar Depths. This place sucks ass. You better. Your only chance of salvation is to like pony up and like make a plea deal with fucking Kraid to leave you alone. Or maybe you could even be his little furry Bayfie, But other than that, you're getting smacked off that fucking rock straight into oblivion. So you got a small chance of this being a night terror reality, but most likely it's an instant SD. But I'll be optimistic. Corneria, pretty fucking chill, honestly. You're in a nice city. You could like drive through all the time. Ooh, they probably got bomb ass food. Future yeah, they probably got like all the best like food pills or whatever. Like in future movies when they eat like turkey meal fucking as a pill. Probably got access to all that shit. You're chilling. You're a little fucking furry. Get your legs chopped off. Be pretty swag. You can shoot the lasers. Do some target practice. They probably got like a shooting range in the ship and shit. All sorts of amenities. They might have got like a holodeck or whatever. Might be a lot of fun. Probably pretty chill. Final destination. It's beautiful. You got that, like, the universe zooming past you all the time. If you're, like, trying to ascend to Nirvana, this is actually the perfect place. It's just you, a platform, and, like, beautiful sights. But nothing to really cloud your mind. This might be in its own tier, or if you're not ready for it, it's going to be boring as hell. But I'll say at the very least, squatter vibes. Because you got a good chance of ascending to Nirvana here. This fucking place. The Game & Watch. The Game & Watch land. I'm walking straight off the side. Ain't no fucking way. You got like wrenches getting dropped on your head and oil buckets being spilled. This is like, it's kind of like living in a medieval raid or something. Like a medieval siege all the time. Like these terrifying little soulless black, like fucking one-dimensional creatures just like appearing and taunting and tormenting you all the time. That's basically hell. Yeah, this is essentially hell. No, I'm SDing straight away. FOD, it's so beautiful. You got that like water. I feel like that water would like nourish It'd be like, you know, like a all-in-one. It's like Soylent, but not lame. It'd be like cool Soylent, and it's beautiful. And you're looking down on the world below you. You're basically God. Isn't that what Greek gods did? Like they just went up and ate ambrosia and drank nectar, or maybe the other way around, I forget, but you're basically just a Greek god at that point. Foreside, chill as hell. It's like real life, but better, basically, because you're just like living in a modern city, but you got some aliens and some more fun shit happening. And if it's like, you know, canon mother, then you can like do, you know, telekinetic shit. Definitely chill. No complaints there. You could go run around on the damn UFO. Great Bay. Not one I really considered. Quite a forgettable stage, really, but like if you're not like into playing fun Melee all the time. But definitely a nice one. You got a house. You got a giant pet turtle. The pet turtle alone makes this a home. You got your buddy. The only problem is you got that big ass scary moon, but you know the giants always push it away anyway, so you're fine. You have a house and a pet. Doesn't get much better than that. And it's actually a lovely location. Yep. This fucking place. Green Greens or whatever. You got the apples. You got the bombs. And then you also got this little bitch like blowing on you all the time. If he's really annoying, you could just kill him. He's like a level 1 boss. But maybe you could befriend him and he could be like your guardian ent. But it can't be that bad. That's another beautiful place. Hyrule Temple. Naked and Afraid for sure. Seems nice at first. You got all this real estate, but like you're basically just living in like bombed out projects. Place sucks ass. It'd probably be chill. You could go like lay down on the fucking island. I mean, you could definitely like spruce the place up. But you'd be like, this would be like an upgrade game. It depends how much work you're willing to put in for the Hyrule Temple. You could make it a lovely place to live, but if you most likely it's basically like you're gonna like live the life of a Dark Souls hollow here. But I mean, they're chilling. But I'd say they're Naked and Afraid. Icicle Mountain, instant SD. I'm not doing all that jumping, all that climbing for nothing. You got the little guys that walk around. Maybe if you could all band together and stop the damn movement so that you don't have to jump anymore. If you didn't have to jump here, if we like are charitable and assume that like you're like, you know, the blast zone is like extended like from the top to the bottom of the mountain, then this is actually pretty chill. I don't know if those creatures are like hostile to each other. They don't attack you, so I think you could like befriend them. So this might be a lovely little like ice cabin vibe. But if you got to do the jumping, definite SD. So this could go anywhere from like here to here, but I'm just going to put it SD because, if you got to do the jump, do the jump. This place, whatever the 1DK stage, you got a house, you got a hut, and you got a grandpa that you can go fishing with. That's home for sure. Chilling. Rocking chair. There's only one rocking chair, but maybe y'all could like share it when he's sleeping or something. But that's definitely chill. This place, kind of Naked and Afraid. Bit lonely. I mean, it's like I guess nice. Probably be hot as fuck. All tropical like that. I mean, you're actually around rushing water, so it can't be that hot. I'll give it squatter vibes. You can make it work here. This fucking place. Ugh. I don't know about this one. You got Birdo, you could eat the eggs. You got the little magic carpet, dude. You could go take a ride every once in a while. This place is just like so uncanny and surreal. Just be like, what the fuck am I here for all the time? But you at least have some companions. It can't be. It's definitely not a night terror reality. It's either night. It's either Naked and Afraid or Squatter vibes. I'm giving it Naked and Afraid because the companions that you do have here are weird as hell. Like Birdo and the little thing on the fucking carpet. This place, you got the shrooms. You could get. This is the only place you can get high, probably. Unless we assume like there's some random shit that has drug properties. But this place, you got like. Do you have mushrooms that come out of these, right? Am I wrong? I don't know. I barely play on this stage. I hate it. But it's kind of fun. You could ride on the little elevator thing if you're bored. You could like do some parkour, jumping around on the blocks. If you get shrooms out of these, definite squatter vibes. If I'm misremembering and there are no shrooms, it's more of a Naked and Afraid type thing. But we're not the worst. Dreamland. Depends on Wispy's demeanor here a lot. If you can make friends with it, it'd be chill as hell. You'd be like its little apple baby. It's a little root. But if not, you're gonna have to fight it. But you can kill it easy. You throw fucking 3 apples at her or whatever and it dies in the games at least. It's a nice place, lush. You could climb up in the tree and pick the fruits, assuming you didn't have to kill. At that point, if that's your food source, you really can't kill Wispy. So you're just going to have to hide from him all the time. But he seems pretty... You just put up a wall. All he does is turn and spit things. So pretty manageable. Maybe the quintessential squatter vibes. Like dealing with like a landlord all the time that you're trying to like be hostile towards. Or at least you're combative with. You're not hostile, but... Alright, the other DK one, you got the barrel. You could go hop in that. And those platforms spin, right? So that'd be fun. Like, you could ride on that for fun. Lay down if you're feeling like chilling for some entertainment. Shoot yourself out of the barrel. Nice vibes. It's like dusk, so it shouldn't be like too hot. Or not dusk. Yeah, dusk. Squatter vibes. I wouldn't call it a home because you don't have like a structure to chill in, but could be a lot worse. On it is home. This is probably the best place to be in the whole thing, unless like we assume that like actual godhood is achieved at Fountain of Dreams or you achieve nirvana through Final Destination. But barring that, on it, simple middle class life. Like, you're probably going to get, like, married and have kids here. That's the only place you can say that. I mean, you don't see anything in the game. If you're just living in, like, an abandoned town by yourself, it'd be creepy as fuck. But still, you got, like, running water here. This is the only place out of any of these that I could think that you would have plumbing. Except for, like, maybe, like, Corneria. But you're going to live the most... Oh, and Forsyth. But still, you're going to live the most normal life here of any of the places. Princess Peach's Kingdom. I don't like... You're probably gonna have to like go to finishing school. Actually, no, you're not gonna be accepted as like regality. You're gonna be, you know, recruited as a servant here. So squatter vibes. You're gonna work as like a servant for the royalty. You're gonna live in a nice place. Only problem is if Bowser shows up. But he's a bitch anyways. They'll knock his ass back into the fucking abyss after like a month. Things will be back to normal. Pokefloats? Hell no. This is like basically what you're gonna see before you die anyways. This is like a fucking DMT hallucination as you're dying. Shit makes no sense. Nah. So chaotic. Nothing would mean I would lose my mind here in like 10 minutes if I was transported there. Pokemon Stadium. Similar vibes to Princess Peach's Kingdom. I would think you'd probably like just get a job there. You could like operate the billboard and, you know, maybe be a narrator if you got the voice for it. That'd be fun. Not bad. And you're like living in Pokemon World, so that's sick. Obviously, you get to hang out with Pokemon, but like not. It's still not a very like homey locale, so squatter vibes. Rainbow Cruise. This place sucks. I would not want to live here. If you can go in the ship, it's chill. You can't go in the ship. We're operating on that, so I'll give it. It's just like so weird here that like I would never feel like. I'd just always be like, what the hell is my life? So I'm gonna say Naked and Afraid. At these other places, you got more of like a bit of purpose going on here. If not purpose, like it's just like, you know, tentacle. I'd be like, why the fuck am I flying around forever? Venom is Corneria, but scarier. But I'd just be staying in the ship all the time anyways. This is like Corneria, but you're not getting any like DoorDash. So squatter vibes. But, you know, you probably get food somehow there. Yoshi's Story. This looks pretty dope. You got your little heart. That'd be like your god. You're eating fruit all the time. You'd like... I would imagine this would be a pretty content place to be. But... yeah, this seems pretty fucking chill, honestly. I'm not going to give it home because I feel like just not enough structure. But depends on this little heart's, like, what does this little heart represent? If it is like, if it becomes your god and you feel loved, then Yoshi's Story is like a pretty god tier home, S tier home. But if not, you're still just like chilling out in like a pleasant place eating fruit all the time. So I'll give it squatter vibes. Mute City. This place, it can be good here for anyone to be willing to fucking enlist in this race to begin with. They're all like bounty hunters and shit. So it's obvious like cyberpunk vibes. But you could probably get like a place here. I'll give it squatter vibes. It'd be shitty. I kind of want to give it Naked and Afraid because it seems like a pretty cutthroat world to live in, but any place where there's an assumption that you could have like shelter, I gotta give more points. You could enter in this race if you really, you know, are YOLOing out, but I'm not doing that shit. Fucking like normal racing seems scary enough to me. I'm not entering the 1,000-mile-an-hour looping ass. Those people are psychos. This one with the pipe. Not bad. Not garish like the other like retro Mario ones are. This is nice and seems pretty chill. You might be able to like go down the pipe and discover something fun down there. Or if not, I mean, this looks like a place. I don't think there's any fruit graphics shown, but like this looks like a place where you'd find some tasty fruit. I'll give it top of Naked and Afraid because there's like it's a, like surreal weird place where you'd feel no direction, but not the worst place to have it. And then Yoshi Story or whatever the fuck the actual name of this one is, and the other one, no, not SD. I'll give this one squatter vibes. I mean, it's chill. You got the Shy Guys to hang out with. I don't know if Shy Guys could talk. They probably talk in like Mario Party and stuff, right? They don't really pose like any kind of threat to you. There's no threat. But the only problem is this place is so small. But I mean, just like gathering the Shy Guys around to chill alone, that not bad. So yeah. This is the list. On it, yeah. All the places with structures. Got the home tier because that's what, you know. Squatter vibes, yeah, these are like, you know, your occupational living spaces, and then the cyberpunk dystopia. Big Blue feels a little high, because, like, They look like they're going pretty fucking fast. I don't think it'd be like chill. Even if you did go inside that ship, Corneria's just like floating along. That's why it's like fine being inside that ship. So I'm gonna move this down. It's naked and afraid. But you probably get your sea legs after a while. Yep. Solid list.